Welcome back. Welcome back, all my new viewers, and welcome back for all the returning viewers. This is Chili Davis, and I'm here to do a video on SoFi. SoFi went on the public exchange today, and it turned out great. I'm going to take a look here at the stock. Right now, we're on the SoFi page and talking about great rates and great benefits of being part of the SoFi family. So good stuff. First day of trading, SoFi was up 3%. It was great. And a lot of this, it still says social capital, but they are now officially SoFi Technology, SoFi Finance. SoFinance is an American online personal finance company, a mobile first service based in San Francisco. SoFi provides a suite of financial products that include student loan refinancing, mortgages, personal loans, credit cards, investing, and banking, all through their mobile app and desktop interfaces. So this is SoFi for 2021 of June, and they have launched on the New York Stock Exchange. And so it's great stuff. They do have some information because they were being hosted by a SPAC prior. So we're just going to look at some news on SoFi. It says here, SoFi CEOs on company's unique circumstance to go public via a SPAC merger. So SoFi made its public debut on NASDAQ following a SPAC merger that was the IPOE stock ticker, which they have merged with the SoFi. And the stock has done really well. I'm really excited about what SoFi has to offer. It says SoFi stock closes up more than 12% after debut on NASDAQ. So that was awesome. And also, you know, the lead CEO leading SoFi is an experienced financial person who's been around Wall Street for a while. So there's a lot of good features about Anthony Noto. He's got a lot of experience, and he's just doing great things. And I believe he will take SoFi to the next level. So it says here the shares were previously listed under IPO, under a special purpose acquisitions company, and the venture closed at $20.15 on Friday. And that was up year to date 62% from its original open of, I think it basically probably opened around $15, the IPO SPAC. But anyway, I did profit pretty much from that today. Here's ticker SoFi Technologies in my portfolio. As you can see, there was no change from the previous day. And as you can see, it was up 10%. So I gained a little bit more than the people who bought it today. But exciting news for SoFi, the SoFi Finance Company, doing great things, helping students refinance their debt. That's how they started out, helping students with private student loans, which were a little higher rate than your normal 3 or 4%. And while they were in college, they got into debt. They needed the support. And a number of students at Stanford University in California joined the program. SoFi was born. They helped students refinance their student loan debt from like, 10 or 12% down to 6%. So it's awesome. And SoFi has here, look, no account or overdraft fees. So that is awesome. Get your paycheck early. I mean, SoFi is doing great things. As I said, get $20 for rates on your home and get up to 1K when opening an active investment account. And so that's this feature here. They actually allow you to invest stocks. So let's take a look here. I'm going to click on this and see, because I believe, oh yes, see, so they also do crypto. Wow, SoFi is awesome. So gives you the ability to trade stocks, ETFs, crypto, and participate in up and coming IPOs at IPO prices. So that's awesome. So like, for example, I think a few months ago, they had DoorDash go public, and some people were, this is what this up and coming early IPO price, DoorDash went public. I believe it opened up at 102, and most secondary investors are only able to buy once it popped to like 160 something. So only people that profited the $60 per share on the DoorDash deal were the early investors. So it says here that SoFi is going to allow early IPO investing. So that is awesome. And then they do cryptocurrency as well. And so that's really cool. They also do fractional shares. So if you're familiar with Robinhood, you know, the most expensive stock, let's say Amazon, and I think when I first started investing was something like the Brookings Holding stock used to be 1,800, but now it's like Amazon, it's like 3,600 or $4,600 per share. So now all you can take $10 and buy a piece of Amazon. So that's cool. Fractional shares, just like Robinhood. They do ETFs. So if you like Kathy Woods and you want to participate in ARK Invest, you can do that as well. So that's SoFi. They have all the tools available to you, and they keep them all in one suite. So you have investing with SoFi, and you have personal loans. And now I actually have a personal loan with SoFi, so I'm really excited. I got a good rate on it. Well, again, like I talked about, they do student loan refinancing. So that's to help young students that are coming out of college and realize that, you know, the interest rate that they signed while they were in college was too high. And now they have that new, let's say, IT job. They can go ahead and refinance the debt at a good rate. And so SoFi gives you that ability. And I think also SoFi gives you the ability. So, you know, if you ever lose your job, all you have to do is call in, and they give you the ability to, you know, put everything on pause without all the crazy late fees. So that's SoFi. Again, we talked about opening a bank account. Let's drill down into the money account and hear more about the benefits. So it says save, spend, and savor the rewards with SoFi. Get SoFi money. So this is a cash management account. This is very similar to Robinhood. Robinhood has a cash management account too. But as you can see, they give you a debit card, and I believe get $100 when you switch your direct deposit to SoFi money. Wow. So they're giving you an extra $100 if you switch your paycheck or your business paycheck to SoFi. So that is awesome. So that is new. Look at this. New early paycheck, no ATM fees, overdraft coverage, simple savings. Now, I really like that idea of simple savings because SoFi believes in that, the ideal to earn interest while your money is just sitting there. So that is so cool. SoFi has simple savings plan. You're earning more interest than other average banks, and it's safe and secure. So that's SoFi. Isn't that awesome? Look, they have the app, and you can see everything visually. I like the budgeting app here, the weekly spending, the vault. You can see. So again, SoFi does the full suite. And again, this goes back to my wheel analogy on my last video, where I was discussing the idea that if you have a high interest car loan, that would affect you in your holistic finances. So SoFi is concerned about your full financial health. So this is why they have different stuff like weekly budgets, ability to buy stock, ability to transfer from account to other, ability to send money, I mean, it's just, SoFi is just so dynamic. So I could get into it, dozens of features, but the main reason I started this video today was just I want to talk about the excitement behind SoFi and the great leadership that is getting to run the company and is being on the New York Stock Exchange on the NASDAQ. So this is awesome. So they also have credit card product. I have not tried that, but I'm sure it's great. I'm sure they offer a competitive rate. That's the main thing when you want to be doing your finances, is getting competitive rate. Oftentimes, you know, very few people have competitive rates because, hey, you know, as a young person, they may say, oh, well, I just have to pay a little bit more. Well, that little bit more that you pay extra on your car, your personal loan, or your new credit card, it hurts over a long period of time. So SoFi is with helping you in a full holistic, with the suite of products here, is help you with your finances to build long-term wealth. And that's why they have investing, and that's why they have the home loans. And they also, you know, they offer competitive rates with them, and also auto loan refinancing. Again, this goes back to when you first go to a bank and you want to get that new car right out of college, they're going to hit you with a high rate. I know that when I got my first car loan, it was like 6%, and I got it from a credit union. It was awesome. But most times, if you want to get like a bigger car, I think my first car was 15,000. You know, the payment was great at 6%. I think I paid 150 a month. But the ideal is that most people now, you never know what their needs are, and they're coming out of college. Maybe they want a $30,000 vehicle. Maybe they want a $25,000 vehicle. So you want to get a competitive rate for the more you spend on a bigger car or more luxurious cars. I think some of the new fancier cars now run about $40,000. So you definitely want a competitive rate of 3.5 to, you know, 4 or 5%. You don't want to spend a high interest rate on a car. So SoFi does that. It says here, lower your payments and free up some cash. Oh, wow, look at that. It says here, pre-qualifying minutes, compare rates from top lenders that they partner with in their network of lenders. So this is SoFi. This is awesome. So I think, again, going back to here, this is a great opportunity with all the upside. Now, I'm going to do a comparison because the closest thing I can compare this to is a bank stock. So I just want to pull up one bank stock that I got involved with this past summer. And I can pull up another one because I got involved with Bank of America stock too, back in the summer of 2020. And it's pretty much the same price. So you're looking at a financial sort of product stock. And like back in July, I got Bank of America for $23 per share. So this is awesome that SoFi starting out that range. So if you think about SoFi with all the products and services they have that are equal to a bank, SoFi is going to do great things because they already cut the interest rate for students. They're refinancing vehicle loans, and they offer, you know, insurance. They offer student loans. So the total addressable market is very huge. So, you know, SoFi is just great. But if you just look at the past year, with Bank of America starting back in July at $23. Look at the projection. Basically, in 1 year, it's gone from $24 up to $42. So SoFi, and if you look the same here, Regis Financial, another banking stock, did the same thing. Doubled your money. So that's why I'm so excited about SoFi. The first year may be a little bit rough. but I believe with the experienced leadership team of Mr. Anthony Noto, I believe SoFi is going to greater heights. And also, if you put a spin on this a little bit, because SoFi is more not just your traditional financial company, it's more of a fintech. They have this Galileo's technology or Galileo's algorithm that they lean more toward fintech, just like Square. And if you know Square, they've done great things in gobbling up more customers. And so I really believe here SoFi is going to be on the same path, using AI technology to help more people with their finances and either refinance their debt or create new loans and new services. And also one of the things, SoFi, I mean, I don't know if you've been to Los Angeles, but it says here, CEO says the company is benefiting from secular acceleration into digital finance. And look at this beautiful stadium. This is SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California. Now, I was in Los Angeles, California about 2 years ago, and I tell you what, it is the most beautiful arena I've seen in the LA area in a long time. So, I mean, definitely the next time I go out to California, I'm going to go to SoFi Stadium. Says here, so shares of SoFi Technologies are up 7% in Tuesday session. And as we know, post Tuesday session, they're up another 3%. And in Tuesday session, which marks the first day of trading for the shares of the financial company merger of Social Capital Corp via a special purpose acquisition, the deal assigned post equity of $8.65 billion, leaving SoFi at a plus 12.41% and offers a variety of financial service products. And we just talked about that. We talked about the home loans. We talked about the personal banking. We talked about the student loan refinance and also small business finance relying on digital model. Again, this goes back to the Galileo's algorithm technology, which is AI technology driving the decisions, making better decisions for unique people's circumstances. They found the algorithm is more intelligent about making a decision whether or not a person can repay the loan. So, says the company SoFi recently acquired Golden Pacific Bank, small community bank, and it will also speed up the process of getting a bank charter. So technically right now, SoFi is not a bank, but let me tell you, the money SoFi lent me, it spends just like a bank. So I'm excited about Anthony Noto and what SoFi was able to do for me. I've been in a loan for about 2 years, so I'm very excited. I'm very happy, and the rate was very competitive. So again, this is SoFi Technologies. Look at that beautiful stadium that's in downtown LA area where the Los Angeles Rams play. And I believe the Chargers may play too. So that's SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles area. And now SoFi is on the NASDAQ. And as you can see, SoFi Technologies, I'm up 10%. And so we'll look to see what SoFi does. And again, stock surging at 10% on the first day, that is awesome. You know, if you think about it, stocks usually trade about 1% a day. And that sometimes only leads to 100% in a year, you know. But SoFi, I really believe somewhere after the second or third earnings call is going to explode. I really believe that. I think SoFi by the end of the year, well, okay, we're midway through 2020. I think it could be around 50 bucks per share. And that's just an early estimate, but we'll see. I guess we'll give it 3 or 4 months. We'll check back in and see what SoFi does on their first earnings. As always, if you're interested in free stock, I have the Webull link. I have the Robinhood link, and I have the WealthFront link below. But again, this video was about SoFi technologies and SoFi products. And hey, they're on the New York Stock Exchange on the NASDAQ and available for you to buy the stock and share and experience the valuable investment that you have in a growing financial fintech company. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and have a good evening.